This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 16th Region Girls Basketball Action. Good evening and welcome to Johnson Arena here on the campus of Morehead State University for tonight's matchup. And hopefully this should be a good one here as we're going to be having the champion of the 62nd District taking on the runner-up of the 64th District. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin doing your play-by-play, jack of all trades here today and a little bit of everything else coming to you live over here at Morehead State University on Facebook and YouTube. Do ask if you wouldn't mind to please share our video out. Make sure that you like and follow us. If you're on YouTube tonight, make sure you subscribe to us and make sure you hit that little bell. That way so you can be notified every time that we have some live action of 16th Region sports here in the Bluegrass. And as I said, this should be a doozy of a game tonight here as we're going to be having the winners of the 62nd District, the West Carter Lady Comets. Actually, they're currently 14-7 on the season. That was at the championship game that we had that one. But they're going to be taking on the visiting runners-up of the 64th District, the Ashland Kittens, who are 14-9 on the season. And so this is actually going to be the third time that these two teams have met this season, as they have met twice already during the regular season. And, of course, both times of that, the Ashland Kittens claimed dominance of that night. The first time that they met was actually back in, let's see if I can find the date here, February 9th. And that was at West Carter, and that was a 7-point game. Ashland ended up defeating the Lady Comets 68 to 61. And then West Carter traveled over to Ashland, and that was a 9-point affair on that night, with Ashland winning 51-42. So we'll see if it's third time's the charm for the Lady Comets or third time's lucky for Ashland, as it is difficult to win 3 times against any team in this 16th region. Now, of course, both these teams are very storied here at this 16th region tournament. Ashland coming in as the runners-up of the 64th. They have a record here in the 16th region tournament of 67 wins and 30 losses. They have a total of 13 16th region championships and 8 runners-up during the time since 1975, when the girls' basketball action started to really start to take the form that it is today. So 13 wins and 8 runners-up for Ashland. For West Carter, of course, they do have the state championship back in 2000, but their record in this tournament is 39 wins and 33 losses. And they have got 8 championships and 2 runners-up. And so, like I said, both these teams have got a lot of history within this tournament. Of course, taking a look at the matchup head-to-head between these two teams, Ashland currently leads the series between both these teams, but it's only by a thin margin. It is 11 wins for Ashland, 10 wins for West Carter. And the last time that these two teams met in the 16th region was all the way back in 2018, and that is where Ashland defeated the Lady Comets 69-61 during that game, and that was during the semifinals. And so West Carter hopefully continuing on their winning streak that they've had so far here in this latter part of the season. Of course, they dropped the game against Boyd County on March 9th, and that was their last loss, but that was after a 4-game win streak that they had on. And then now they're on a 3-game win streak, defeating Elliott County at home for their last game of the regular season, and then defeating Elliott County in the first round of the 62nd District by 56-45, and then defeating Morgan County in the championship 54-48 in those games that you've seen here on Manta Sports Media. Of course, taking a look at Ashland and their trip to get here to Johnson Arena here tonight. Of course, Ashland played Rose Hill in the first round of the 64th District Tournament and easily defeated Rose Hill 58-35, and then took on the very tough Boyd County team and ended up losing to them 78-54. And so that is definitely something that the Lady Comets are hopefully extending out their winning streak, and Ashland can come back and start their own win streak here this afternoon. Of course, taking a look, we mentioned, of course, looking at these two teams, if you look at the RPI ratings so far at the beginning, Ashland is placed fourth in the 16th region with a .58906 RPI, and West Carter is right behind them at .57513. So Ashland is the, by stats on the RPI, the number 4 team in the 16th region, and West Carter is the 5th team in the 16th region. Of course, we mentioned Boyd County a little bit earlier. Of course, they are the number 2 team in the state, just right behind Ryle. And, of course, we've got some very good teams here in the 16th region, as Ashland a very tough Russell this year as well. And, of course, Russell actually has the only win against Boyd County this year. Of course, Russell won in the earlier game here tonight by, I believe it was 60-44, I think it was 60-42 against the Menifee County Wildcats. So Russell advances on to the next round, and will be playing the winner of these two games, or this game here this evening. Of course, this is the last game of the first round of the girls tournament. Round County won yesterday 53-47, defeated Morgan County to advance to Friday night's game, as they're going to be playing Boyd County. And, of course, Boyd County defeated Lewis County very easily, 79-43, and then Russell won here just a little bit ago against Menifee County, and then they will be playing the winner of this game here against the Lady Comets and the Kittens, and that game will be on March 26th, and so that will be on Friday at 8 p.m. So we'll take a brief break as we get things all set up and ready to roll here, because it's about 7 minutes, 25 seconds till first pass in. You are watching Manta Sports Media live here on Facebook and YouTube. As we said, make sure that you like and share our page, and make sure you follow us and subscribe as well. So we'll be back here after a word from our sponsors.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way, from delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports. The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs.
Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
And we're back here at Johnson Arena here at Moorhead State University. And as we said, these teams have played twice each other already this season. Of course, Ashland coming out on top both of those games. But West Carter has definitely had a good run later on in the second half of the season. So let's take a quick look at a few of the people that we need to watch out for here today. Of course, we'll start off with West Carter. Allie Stone, number 13th in the state in scoring. She's averaging 21 points per game and also 5.4 rebounds a game. And she's shooting a fantastic 52.2% from the field and 90.7% from the free throw line. And so she is definitely one of the best in the state when it comes to getting the job done there, as she is number 2 in the state, right behind Rachel Bush from Greenup County. So the top 3 positions are all held by 16th region teams. Rachel Bush, number 1, West Carter's Allie Stone, number 2, and Haven Ford, number 3 in the free-throw shooting column. Of course, right behind her, she's got a good cast to help her out as well. Of course, in this postseason, taking a look, Beth Middleton, definitely one of the players that's really turned it on here in the last couple games, averaging 7.8 points per game and 4 rebounds a game. Kylie Gillum, also the KCU signee, is averaging 7.9 points per game and 4.5 rebounds. Kara Jordan averaging 5.6 points per game and 4.2 rebounds per game. And then Millie Henderson coming off the bench, averaging 5.2. Now let's take a look now for the Ashland Kittens. Of course, number 44, Michaela Martin, averaging 16.5 points in this postseason era. And then number 23, Casey Wallenfeldt, with 8.5 points per game. And then Kia Robinson and Kenley Woods, both averaging 7.5 points per game in this postseason. And so we're just about ready here to get our introduction of teams as well. Of course, they've already done the national anthem here, but we're getting ready for our introduction of teams down on the floor.
Johnson Arena and the 16th Region Girls Basketball Tournament.
course, the fan base a little bit light here this afternoon. Of course, still plenty of tickets, so whoever advances on, definitely purchase those tickets, as there's plenty of room here in Johnson Arena. Of course, West Carter looks like they have the larger fan base here this evening. But now let's get ready to introduce the Ashland Kittens, 14-9 on the season. And then starting at guard, number 3, Kinley Woods. She's only an 8th grader. And then a freshman, number 21, Ella Sellers. She's number 18th in scoring in the state. And then the junior, number 23, Casey Wallenfeldt. And then a junior, number 44, Michaela Martin. And then a forward, number 15, Carly Cullop. The head coach for the Kittens is Bill Bradley. And now let's get ready for the home team on the scoreboard here this evening. And the champions of the 62nd District, the West Carter Lady Comets, 14-7 on the season so far. And at guard, a junior wearing number 2, Beth Middleton. And at the other guard, a junior wearing number 22, the leading scorer, Allie Stone. And then at forward, number 23, the senior, Kaylee Rayburn. And then the senior at center. So the West Carter head coach is Faith Kahn. Third time's the charm for her out here today, as she has been undefeated in the 62nd district, but needs to advance on just a little bit further here at the region level. And so it looks like West Carter has the ball to start out the opening period. And we are underway. Stone has it. She's going to drive in the lane. She puts up the shot and no good. Gets her own ritter, and they're on the board at 2-0. But get it out top to Woods. Now over to Martin on the wing. Gets it in by West Carter tonight. Of course, as in the boys' game we had earlier, Gage Lettingham setting a record for the team. And so West Carter has taken out a 5-point early lead here in this first period. Michaela Martin. And so she gets Ashland on the board here, and it's 5-2. Well, West Carter is up on top. He's going to drive the lane. Good spin move. Block shot there by Ashland's number 21, Sellers. Shot no good. Rebounded by Ashland. I believe that is by Woods. She quickly tries to get the ball up to the floor. And there's some points there by Martin. So Michaela Martin's got all the points for Ashland. Driving the lane, Stone. That's a block shot. Gillum gets the rebound, and she's get the bucket for West Carter. Of course, West Carter usually will put up a three-quarter court press after a while, but of course this larger floor may play a big difference, especially with this COVID season as well. And that's dribbled off of her foot, and Gillum gets the ball on the turnover. She gives it out to Stone, top of the key, guarded by Sellers. They're going to try to double team her. She kicks it out to Gillum. Good look and bank shot. So Kylie Gillum picks up her second bucket of the night. And West Carter's back on top by 5 at a score of 9-4. Driving the lane, puts up the shot, and that is good. She falls down, but that was Casey Wallenfeldt picked up her first basket of the night and cuts the West Carter lead down to 3. It's 9-6 with 4:36 left to play here in the opening period. Middleton driving the lane, kicks it out to Stone. She's going to drive in, kicks the ball out to Jordan. Jordan pops the shot, and no good. And Ashland's going to let this one head out of bounds, and so it will be Ashland's ball on the sideline. Wes Carter staying in a man-to-man defense at the moment. They have been known to break out that three-quarter court press when needed. Woods has the ball, drives the lane. She puts up the shot. She's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against Kylie Gillum of Wes Carter. That's her first, team's first. As Woods is at the line, and she gets her first point of the night from the charity stripe. So it's 9-7. Second shot's up, and that one is good. So 1 point game right now between West and Ashland. Still three. Good look to get it to Middleton. Gets it out to Rayburn. Back out to Stone. She's going to fire the three, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Martin of Ashland. They quickly get the ball up in transition, and no good on that shot. I believe that was by Sellers. Stone has it. She's going to drive the lane. She puts the shot up, but she's going to be fouled. And to the line right now as she picks up her first free throw of the night, and that's her 6-point free throw shooter. Hits the second one. Each other out, as we said, they've met each other twice before, but that's when sometimes you got to come up with something new and something fresh. Good post move, kicks it out to the corner. Stone's going to stop and pop it around the free throw line. That's where she usually gets it at. Gillum puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Wallenfeldt of Ashland, and she's going to walk the ball up. So Ashland wanting to slow down the ball. That's going to be out of bounds. They said that she stepped on the line, and so it will be Wes Carter's basketball. And
the drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
And back here at Johnson Arena, where Wes Carter will have the ball after the media timeout. Ashland staying in a man-to-man defense themselves as well. Hits Millie Henderson on the cut. She tries to get it over to Jordan, but the ball is stolen by Ashland. And that basket is good there by Kinley Woods, and she gets the lead cut down to 1. As Stone quickly gets the ball down the court, gets it to Jordan, down into Gillum, but that one's tipped, and that's going to be out of bounds. They're going to keep the ball here with Wes Carter. Henderson looking to get it in, finally gets it into Jordan. She pops a shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Martin. As we said, Ashland really slowing down the pace here in this opening period. Of course, Michaela Martin, as we said earlier, averaging 16.5. He's got 4 in the night, and there's a block shot there by Jordan. And Gillum just about loses the ball, but gets it back and gets it to Stone. So Stone has the ball out on the wing. Wes Carter getting the offense set up, gets it out over to Henderson. She gets the pick from Jordan. She's going to drive the lane, kicks it out to Kylie Gillum. She picks up the hook shot, and that is good. That is Gillum's 6 point on the night tonight so far, as she extends out the West Carter lead to 3 with just about a minute and 5 seconds left to play here in the opening period. Wallenfeldt drives the lane, shot's no good, rebounded by Millie Henderson. She's going to take it herself down the side, and it's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch was Ashland, so it'll be West Carter's ball. Kicks it out to Kylie Gillum. She puts up the shot, and that's good. Of course, Kylie Gillum has had a couple good postseason games here for West Carter, and she's got her 8th point here of the night for the Lady Comets. Martin put up the shot, no good. She gets her own rebound. She tries to put it up, but gets the ball right against Gillum, and we're going to have a jump ball here. Possession arrows pointing toward the Kittens, so they'll have the ball with 12 seconds left to go on the clock. So that'll be enough time to get a decent shot off for Ashland. Gets it out to Wallenfeld's up the top, now over to Woods. Gets it down on the wing to Culp. She drives, kicks it back out to Woods, fires a 3, and that is good. And so at the end of the first period, West Carter holding on to a 2-point lead at 15-13. We'll be back here in 60 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
And back here at Morehead State, where West Carter will have the ball to start out the second period, holding on to a 2-point lead here at the end of one. Of course, Allie Stone and Kylie Gillum getting all the points for West Carter in that first half. Woods, Martin, and Wallenfeldt getting the points for the Kittens. Stone has the ball. She breaks the close contact, pulls it back out. Directing traffic, gets it over to Middleton. Middleton's going to drive the lane. She puts up the shot, but she's going to be fouled. That's Michaela Martin's second foul for Ashland as Beth Middleton gets her first points of the game on the free throw and extends out the West Carter lead out to 3. Second shot's on the way, and that one is good. So that's Middleton's second point tonight. Gives West Carter now a 4-point lead here in the second period. Gets it down in the corner to Sellers. She crosses over. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebounded Martin. She puts up the shot, no good, but she's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against Kylie Gillum. as Martin hits her first free throw. Checking into the ball game now is Lexi Bond. She's replacing out Gillum, who just picked up her second foul. And looks like we're going to get a foul going the other way. And that one's going to be against Kyle Robinson, and that's going to be her first, team's third. Number 20, Lindsay Wallenfeld's coming into the ball game now for Ashland. Stone gets it in the middle to Middleton. Gives it out to Jordan. Now Bond has the ball off the Ashland tip. Stone's going to get it up in the high post to Jordan. Kicks it out to Henderson. Now to Bond. Hands it off to Stone. Stone going to reset up the offense. Call it again. Ashland still a man-to-man defense. Gets it out over to Middleton. Now over to Bond. Gets it to Stone, who's post up at the three-point line. She's going to drive it in. Tries to pull it back out. Gives it to Middleton. Fires the three. That one's off the back of the iron. And that's going to be out of bounds, and it will be Ashland's ball. As little miscommunication between two of the Comets as they were both going for the rebound and just couldn't hold on to it. And so that'll be a turnover by Wes Carter. Cool. Drives the lane, puts an underhand shot up, and that is good. That's her first points of the game, and she gets Ashland now within a 1-point lead, 17-16. Over to Bond on the wing. Stone cutting up toward the top. Bond drives it in, picks it up, tries to get it to Jordan. Now Stone has it. Gives it to Middleton. Crossover to Jordan. Jordan puts up the shot and no good. Just about gets her own rebound, but Woods ends up with it, and she's going to try to take it all the way to the house, but she falls down. And looks like we're going to get a jump ball situation, and that one actually is pointing toward Ashland. So Ashland will hold on to the ball underneath the basket as, of course, Wes Carter was calling for wanting to walk, but she didn't pick up her feet at that time period. Shot no good by Ashland, rebounded by Woods. Good move on the cut to get it to Ella Sellers, and she picks up her first points of the game and gives Ashland their first lead of the game. Wes Carter's going to take a timeout here, and we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Manta Sports Media.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
And back here at Johnson Arena here at Morehead State, Wes Carter's taking their first time out, trying to slow down this Ashland team as they've taken their first lead here of the game with 5:02 left to go here in the first half. Wes Carter's controlled it since the opening bucket and has not looked back yet, but now Ashland has got their first lead of the game. Wes Carter looking to try to get it back possibly in this possession. Gets it to Jordan. Jordan now gets it to Henderson, over to Bond. They got Middleton in the way, but no shot. They're going to say that she was fouled on the floor. And Lindsay Wallenfeldt of Ashland picks up her first foul, team's fourth. As Bond trying to get it into somebody. Throws it right into the hands there of Martin. Or excuse me, I believe that was DeCulloch. Gets it over to the corner to Robinson. Robinson's going to drive the lane. She puts up the shot. That's blocked by Wes Carter. Wes Carter now with the ball. They give it to Stone. Stone is going to take it in, see if she can get it to the house. No good. Rebounded by Sellers of Ashland. She gives it over to Coolip. Coolip's taking it on the side. Gets it to Sellers, cutting in. She puts up the shot, and she's going to be fouled. So Ella Sellers is going to be heading to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is going to be on Wes Carter's number 5, Lexi Bond. That's going to be her first, team's third. So Sellers is going to be at the line for her first time here tonight. First shot is up, and that one rolls in. And number 23, Casey Wallenfeldt is checking in now for Ashland. Sellers still has one more. That shot is up and in, and now she has given Ashland a 3-point lead against the Lady Comets here with 4:08 left to play here in the opening half. Gives it to Bond. She's looking in, gives it to Stone. Stone, long 2 on the way, and that one rolls on in. So Stone gets Wes Carter back to within 1 point of Ashland at 20-19. Of course, Ashland, as we said earlier, very content to just walk the ball up the court. Of course, no urgent need for pressure just yet for the Lady Comets. 3 ball on the way. That one's in and out by Lindsay Wallenfeldt. Middleton gets the ball, tries to get it up to Jordan. Just about loses it, gives it back to Middleton. She's going to drive the lane, kicks it over to Millie Henderson. 3 ball on the way, and that is good. So Millie Henderson gets her first bucket of the game and gives Wes Carter back the lead, 22-20, with 3:09 left to play here in the first half. Giving it to Coolip. She kicks it out over to Lindsay Wallenfeldt. Down in the post to Robinson. Kicks it cross court. 3 ball on the way. That one's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Sellers. She puts the shot up, and that goes off. And they're going to say that it is going to stay with Ashland at the after the missed shot. So we're here at the media timeout. So we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Johnson Arena with 2:49 left to play in the opening half. Wes Carter has just recently regained back their lead, and as we said, this should be a good game between these two teams. Ashland has the ball, gets it into Robinson. She puts up the shot, and that's good. She picks up her first bucket and has now got the lead, has got the game tied here at 22 apiece. And they're going to call double dribble against Middleton, and so that'll be, I believe, Wes Carter's, second turnover here of the night. She was able to hold on to her footing that time. 3 ball on the way by Coolip, and she makes it. That's her 5th point on the night for Ashland, and they've regained up to a 3-point lead, 25-22. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to play as Bond driving in loses the handle. And they're going to say that is going to be off of her, and it'll be Ashland ball. So West Carter picks up another turnover here in this second period. Gives it to Robinson, back to Woods. Gets it on the side. She loses the grip on it, and that is going to be West Carter's ball as they were trying to get it over onto the wing. I believe they were trying to get it to Coolip, but she couldn't keep the handle on it, just slipped right through her fingers, and so turnover Ashland, and that'll be West Carter's ball. 1:42 left to play here in the first half. Gives it to Middleton, now over to Millie Henderson. She fires a shot. That one rattles in and out, rebounded by Coolip of Ashland. Ashland now starting to put a little bit of speed on, and that is good by Robinson. Casey Wallenfeldt is who they're going to credit that with. And so Ashland's extended out their lead, now out to 5. And we're going to get an Ashland foul after Allie Stone makes the basket. So she gets West Carter now within 3. Lindsey Wallenfeld's checking in for Ashland. So Stone going to be at the line trying to get 3 points the old-fashioned way. That one's up and in. So Stone gets West Carter now in a single possession deficit right now, but still 1 minute to play here within the first half. We'll see if Ashland wants to pull this back out and settle for the last second shot, or no, they're going to drive that one in as they give it to Robinson. She kicks it out cross court to Coolip, gets it down into Sellers. She puts the shot up, and she is fouled. And Kara Jordan of West Carter picks up her first foul. And so Ella Sellers is going to be shooting 2. That first one is up and off the front of the rim, no good. Ashland still leads 27-25 with 39.3 seconds. As number 44, Peyton Stegall, comes in for Jordan of West Carter. That second shot's off the front of the rim. Fight for the rebound. And that one they're going to say is going to belong to Ashland as Millie Henderson was trying to get over there to get the ball, but ended up she stepped on the line. So Ashland running a high motion offense, gets it down to Coolip on the side. She's going to fire a 2-ball. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. Sellers is going to get it. She gets it out to Woods. Now to Coolip. 17 seconds left. She drives the lane, and she's going to be fouled. And that's going to be Millie Henderson's first foul from West Carter, and that's going to be their 5th. And so Carly Coolip is going to be shooting 2 for Ashland. Of course, Ashland's still up 27-25. That first one's off the back of the rim. She'll have one more. This could get it out to a 3-point lead for Ashland. And that is good. So West Carter taking the ball down. Still plenty of time to run a brief offense and get her rolling in as Stone drives it down. She's getting double teamed, kicks it to Millie Henderson. She puts up the shot and is going to be fouled at the buzzer. Ella Sellers on the foul for Ashland. That's going to be her first, team 6. So Millie Henderson gets 2 free throws, and this was the shot was at the buzzer. Of course, the officials now going over to the scorers table. And they're going to go ahead and populate the lane. They put 0.6 of a second back on the clock here. So possibly time if Millie misses the second one. She gets the first one to fall. And number 44, Michaela Martin, checking back in for Ashland. As we said, 0.6 of a second left. Wes Carter could tie it if she misses this shot and they get a tip. But that's going to be it as Coolip gets the rebound. And so at the end of the first half, our score is Ashland 28, Wes Carter 26. We will hear a brief message from our sponsors, and then we'll be back here once again. Ashland 28, Wes Carter 6 here on Manta Sports Media, live on Facebook and YouTube.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Johnson Arena here at Morehead State University. Taking a look at, of course, our score at the half is Ashland 28, West Carter 26. Very close game. Taking a look at scoring now for the Ashland Kittens. Kia Robinson, she's got 2 in the first half. Kinley Woods has 7. Carly Coolip has 6. Ella Sellers with 4. Casey Wallenfeldt has 4 as well. And Michaela Martin has 5. Of course, as we mentioned at the beginning of our presentation, of course, Michaela Martin was the leading scorer so far in this postseason. She averages 16.5, and she only has 5 in the first half. So West Carter's done a pretty good job in holding her down. Of course, Kinley Woods typically averages 7.5 per game, and she's already got 7 here on the night. So she's having a really good night there for Ashland. Carly Coolip also having a good night tonight. She's got a 2, a 3, and a 3 throw for her 6 points as well. Of course, Ella Sellers typically averages 7, and she has got 4 so far on the night. Taking a look at West Carter, only 4 Lady Comets have scored so far on the night. Leading scorer, of course, is Allie Stone. She's got 12 points on the night. She's got 3 2-pointers, 1 3-pointer, and then she's got 3. She's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Behind her is Kylie Gillum, and she's got 4 2-pointers on the night for her 8 points. And then Millie Henderson, she's got a 3, and then she went 1 for 2 there at the end. And that's her 4 points. And Beth Middleton has 2 points coming in from the charity stripe. So that's your scoring here so far at the half with about 4 minutes left to go before, of course, the team's now just starting to come out of the locker rooms, getting ready to warm up. Taking a look out on the Facebook message board. Good to see Kathy Gillum Clark out there as well, cheering on the Lady Comets, as well as Mary McKenzie. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks, Roger Chris, from tuning in, father-in-law. Good to see you out there this evening. Also, Stella Nolan cheering on the Lady Comets. Good to see you as well. Former West Carter coach Vaughn Perry cheering on the West Carter Lady Comets here tonight. As we said, this is going to be a good game, and this will probably go down at least getting into the fourth period, I would say, before someone really takes charge and starts to break away a little bit. West Carter had the lead mostly during that first half, but Ashland, about midway through the second period, got their first lead. They kind of bounced back and forth a couple times with a couple ties and ended up with a 2-point lead here at the half. Good to see Gary and Christy Brown as well. Thank you all for tuning in today, as well as Peggy Lindell, Stella Nolan cheering on the Lady Comets here tonight. Good to see Mike Clark out there tonight cheering on the Comets, cheering on West Carter, and Stephanie Wilburn Richardson cheering on West Carter as well. Sharon James Brown, good to see you tonight. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Thank you to Melissa Minor Owens sending us some stars here tonight. She's on a 2-week streak so far here, and I definitely want to thank her contribution here because, of course, these we do have broadcasting fees that goes along with these tournaments and everything. And thanks to the generosity of our fans and everything, as well as our sponsors, they were able to bring us over here tonight. Good to see Will Bailey out there as well. Thank you for coming in. And Jeremy Wells, good to see you out there tonight, watching in from Carter County's only local newspaper. So we're glad to have him there today. Wandalo Lewis, thank you for tuning in. And thank you, sweetie. Chip chiming in some stars out there, cheering on the comments. Rachel Irwin, she's home with the girls here tonight, running Mantis Light tonight, if you want to put it that way. One-man show up here in the upper deck here at LST Johnson Arena. Good to see Christy Wolf-Burchett as well. And Rita Bond, thank you all for watching our broadcast here today. As Wes Carter just down 2 points at the half with about a minute to go here before the starting out of the second half. Of course, still plenty of seats over here in Johnson Arena. Of course, they had it to where it was 600 tickets per school. Of course, first come was for the players' parents and families on there as appropriate, and finally had opened up on the website out there as well. So plenty of seats. Nobody's hardly in the bleacher seats, just a few folks, but there's plenty of seats available. So we do have links out on on our Facebook page for the Manta Sport. For the ticket sales. For actually tonight's game, of course, we're already at halftime, but also tomorrow night's game with Wes Carter and Ashland boys in the semifinals. And so we want to make sure that do purchase your tickets. If you're worried about social distancing or anything, there's lots of room over here tonight. So grab your tickets. It should be a good ball game tomorrow night. Between the Tomcats and the Comets as they're going in for some semifinal basketball action. And so we're getting ready for some more basketball action here as Wes Carter has the ball to start out the third period. And they'll be going to our right here. Of course, as before, Wes Carter wearing the white home uniforms as the champions. Ashland wearing the maroon uniforms as the visitors. That shot blocked by Jordan, and Coolip comes away with the board. And we're going to get our first foul of the the second half. And I believe that one's. And Kaylee Rayburn gets the foul for Wes Carter, and that's going to be her first, team's first. Gets it down into the post to Martin. Gets it to Sellers. She drives the lane, puts it up, and gets it in. And so Ashland extends out their lead out to 4 as they get the first points here in the second period. Tries to hit Beth Middleton cutting down the lane, but that is tipped by the Kittens. And so that will be Wes Carter's ball underneath the basket. Gets it to Jordan. Now to Stone. Gets it out on the wing to Jordan once again. That's a long two. No good. Rebounded by Coolip of Ashland. Of course, Ashland looks like they're picking up the pace a little bit here in this second half to start things out. They were content to really slow down the pace of the game, which probably plays more into their strengths. But they're starting to pick up the pace here in this second half. As they get to Martin, she's going to drive the lane, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Jordan of Wes Carter. That's going to be her second, team second. And that first one is up and in there for Martin. Second one on the way. That one bounces in and out. Rebounded by Casey Wallenfelds. Gets it in the middle to Martin. She puts up the shot, and that's good. So Ashland really turning it on here to start out the second half. Has got all the points so far. That three ball by Stone, no good. Rebounded Martin of Ashland. Wes Carter a little bit cold shooting to start out with. Hopefully that will turn around here as there's a tip there by Stone, but Coolip recovers. She just about loses her dribble, gets it down into the corner, now into the post for Ashland. Back out to the wing to Wallenfelds. She's going to drive the lane. She puts the shot up. That one bounces around and falls in. And so Casey Wallenfelds gets the basket, and Wes Carter's going to take their second timeout, and this looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Manta Sports Media.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
And back here at Wes Carter, looks like Lexi Bond has checked in for Wes Carter, as well as Millie Henderson, as Ashland has went on a 7-0 run to start things out here in the second half. Stone has it, drives it all the way just about to midcourt. Picks up her dribble, tries to get it to to Henderson. She's going to put up a shot, and she is going to be fouled. So the shot didn't fall, but she will be shooting two from the free-throw line. And so that foul is going to go against Ella Sellers of Ashland. That's going to be her second, as Henderson gets that one to fall for her. And so that is Wes Carter's first points in this half. Second shot good. Shot no good by Ashland, and we're going to get a jump ball as that possession goes toward Ashland, as Casey Wallenfelds tied up Allie Stone down in the post after the rebound. So the possession arrow points to Ashland. So they get it out to Woods, top of the key. They get it into Martin. Good ball movement by the Kittens, but that three ball no good by Coolip, rebounded by Stone of Wes Carter. She's going to drive in the lane, puts up the shot, and she's going to draw the foul. And I believe they said that was against Robinson, or that was against Wallenfelds, and that's her second. As Beth Middleton checks in to the ball game for Wes Carter. Stone's second shot on the way. She's perfect from the line here tonight. And gets the Wes Carter within 5 points of Ashland at 35-30. Gets it out over to the wing to Woods. Now up to the high post, over on the side to Wallenfelds. Gets it into Martin. She turns, spins, no good. Rebounded by Ashland. Woods has it, takes the shot, and that's good. So that's her first points of the second half, and she gets Ashland back on top. 37-30, so 7-point ball game now by Ashland, as there's a steal. And then almost another steal as Millie Henderson got their hands on it, and they're going to say steps against Sellers. And so that will be Wes Carter's ball. And Kara Jordan checking back into the ball game now for Wes Carter. Stone has it. She's going to drive the lane. Good move there by Allie Stone to get her first field goal of the second half. And Ashland's going to take a timeout to try to slow down the Comets here as they take their first timeout here of the night. So there'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
Back here at Morehead State, where Ashland's just taken their first time out of the game after the Allie Stone layup. Of course, Ashland's still on top by 5. And there's a tipped pass by Stone, but that one's recovered by Ashland. Gets it into the high post to Martin. She fakes the shot, tries to get it out. That was tipped by Henderson. 3 ball on the way, no good. So Wes Carter's getting some tips, but not ended up getting the steals as that was a shot board there. Good rebound by Michaela Martin. As a little stoppage of play there to check on Stone. Definitely not who you would want to have hurt here in the, especially in this regional game. Of course, Ashland's starting to put on a little bit of pressure. They still hold on to a 7-point lead. Henderson has the ball, drives it in, kicks it to Jordan, now out to Bond. Bond gets it to Stone. Henderson over to Bond. She's going to shoot a long 2, and that's good. So Lexi Bond picks up her first points of the game and gets Wes Carter, now let me get the score correct. It's 39-34. Ashland is on top. Good ball movement by the Kittens and 3 ball by Carly Kulip. So Kulip gets it and gets it out to an 8-point lead. Gets it down in the post to Gillum. That shot's blocked. Ashland now with the ball. Wes Carter controlled the first half, but so far it looks like Ashland is controlling in the second half so far. 3 ball on the way. That's no good. Rebounded by Martin, and she gets the putback bucket. And now Ashland has a 10-point lead at 44-34 with about 1:40 left to play here in the third period. Stone drives it in, kicks it out to Millie Henderson. She fires a 3, and that's good. So Wes Carter definitely needed a 3-point bucket. It's been a long time since they had one of those. That's their first of this second half. They left Casey Wallenfeld's open, but she didn't take the shot. Gets it out to Woods. She drives the lane. She stops, pops, no good. Rebounded by Lexi Bond of Wes Carter. 1 minute to play here in the third period. As Stone stops, pops, no good. Rebounded by Martin of Ashland. Culp has the ball, gives it out to Woods. 40 seconds left to play in the third period. Woods takes it out to the wing, gets it to Culp at top of the key, gets it into Martin down in the post, and she's going to be fouled. As number 20, Lindsay Wallenfeldt, and number 2, Kia Robinson checking into the ball game. And we got a timeout here on the floor. This will be a 60-second timeout, so we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page.
And we're back here at Moorhead State where Michaela Martin is getting ready to shoot her 2 foul shots. 29.8 seconds left to go on the clock. Martin's first shot is up and in. Second shot's on the way, and that's good. So West Carter's still got plenty of time to get an offense set up and a last-second shot. Millie Henderson gets it over to Bond. She's looking in to Gillum. Gets back out over to Stone. Stone getting the pick by Gillum. She's going to drive it in, kicks it out to Bond. 3 ball on the way. No good. Rebounded by Ashland Culp. She's got less than a second, and she's just going to hold on to it. And so our score at the end of 3 is Ashland 46, West Carter 37. So we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And 8 minutes left to determine who's going to be advancing to tomorrow's night's semifinal game against Raceland. West Carter will have the ball to start out this final frame here tonight. As Ashland outscored the Comets in that third period, 18-11, to end up to our score of 46-37. And that shot is good there by Kylie Gillum. That's her first basket here of the second half. Driving the lane, good pass to get it to Martin, but shot was off the mark. And that one is going to stay with the Kittens. So Ashland will be taking the ball out and underneath the basket. Gets it to Martin, back to Culp. Culp, 3 ball on the way, no good. Fight for the board, and that one goes out of bounds, and that will be West Carter's ball. As Lexi Bond checking back in for West Carter. So West Carter still got a lot of time to work with to pick up this 7-point deficit. But they're going to have to start getting some shots to fall for them. As Lexi Bond puts that one up, no good. Rebounded by Robinson of Ashland. And so Ashland going to walk it down the court. West Carter may need to start putting on some full court pressure as Martin double team kicks it out to Woods, but timeout is going to be taken by Ashland. This will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
And getting out of the second timeout taken by Ashland. Both teams still have 3 timeouts left. Of course, Ashland having to take that timeout to prevent the turnover from being closely guarded over there on the side because they had Martin tied up in a double team, and she was trying to get the ball out, but the timeout was taken before then. Martin at top of the key gives it over to Woods. Woods dribbles it around, hands it off now to Sellers. Sellers looking in the post to Martin. She tries to throw it out, but gets tipped there by Stone, and so that's a steal by Wes Carter. Stone takes it. She's going to drive in the lane, puts up the shot, and that's good. So gets it to a 5-point ball game at 46-41. As we said, both wins by Ashland this season has been under 10 points. So this is going to be a tight ball game here to the finish. Martin double teamed again, just about turned it over, but Cool gets the ball. She's going to fire an NBA 3, no good. Rebounded Jordan of Wes Carter, gives it to Stone. She's going to fire a 3 herself, and that is good. So Wes Carter has now got it down to a 1-possession lead, 46-44. Ashland still on top. But Wes Carter is making a run here in this fourth period. Ashland yet to score. But Martin puts up the shot. She's going to make it in. She gets the bucket and is going to draw the foul as well. And that's going to be Kylie Gillum's 3rd foul for Wes Carter, sending Martin to the line to shoot 1, and that one's off the rim. Rebounded by Wes Carter. So Wes Carter catches a break there as we're going to get an offensive foul against the Lady Comets. As Kylie Gillum is going to pick up her 4th foul here. Team's 5th foul. Ashland has 2 fouls this half. Wes Carter has 5, and Kylie Gillum is now in foul trouble with 4, but they're going to keep her out on the floor. Wes Carter now starting to put on a little bit of pressure. Martin drives in the lane, and that's a good bucket. Now back out to a 6-point lead at 50-44. Wes Carter had a good little run there for a little bit, but they need that momentum back again. Still plenty of time at 5 minutes 50 seconds, or 4 minutes 50 seconds. Good spin move there by Gillum, but couldn't get that one finished off for Wes Carter. Rebounded by Ashland. Wes Carter fans starting to clap. Of course, in this large gym and with the few numbers, it's harder to hear tonight, but hopefully we'll have some larger crowds here a little bit later on. As Martin gets the ball, loses the grip on it, and Gillum picks up the loose ball for Wes Carter. Gets it to Stone. And she's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against Casey Wallenfelts of Ashland, and that's going to be her first. Team's third, and Allie Stone's at the line shooting two. That first one's in. As we said before, she's a 90% three-throw shooter, and she has not missed tonight. Second shot's on the way, and that's money. So gets it back to a 4-point game, 50-46. Ashland still on top. Still plenty of time in this game. Culp has the ball, and we're going to get a timeout here taken, I believe, by Ashland. And that's going to be a full timeout. So we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
So Ashland just took a timeout. They have two left here on the night with 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in regulation. Middleton putting on the pressure in the front court. And we're going to get a jump ball. However, possession arrow points toward the Kittens, and so it will be Wes Carter's ball after this. As Ashland taking it out underneath the goal. That one off the hands of Sellers, but Martin gets it, puts up the shot, no good, and we're going to get a foul, and this one's going to go the other way. And Michaela Martin picks up her third foul. Ashland's fourth of the half. And good look to get it to Jordan, and she's going to pick up or draw the foul. And Martin picks up her fourth foul. So the two centers for both teams, Martin and Gillum, both have two fouls. As that first one's no good by Jordan. Second shot's on the way. That one's up off the back of the rim, rebounded by Ashland. So still a 4-point game, 50-46. Ashland with the high motion. Gets it to Culp. She's going to fire the long three. That's no good. Rebounded by Martin of Ashland. She puts the shot up, and she's going to get the bucket and the foul. And Kara Jordan picks up her third foul for Wes Carter, team 6. As Martin shooting one, and that is good. So Stone quickly gets the ball down to the other end. Gets it out to Jordan. Now back to Stone. She fires up the shot, and no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Ashland. Wes Carter's going to need to start putting on some pressure because Ashland is just kind of content right now to walk this ball down the court and eat up as much time as what they can. Driving down the lane, no good on the shot, but Casey Wallenfelts is fouled. And Kara Jordan picks up her fourth foul here. And that is Wes Carter's 7th as we're at the under 3 media timeout. So we'll be back here momentarily here on Manta Sports Media.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
And we're back after the media timeout here at Johnson Arena. Ashland still has a 7-point lead, 53-46, but they're going to be getting ready to shoot some foul shots. As Casey Wallenfeld's before the timeout drove the lane, put up the shot, wasn't good, and so she's going to be shooting 2 from the line. Of course, Wes Carter has 2 players in foul trouble. Kara Jordan and Gillum, both of them has 4 fouls each. Ashland has number 44. As that shot was no good on the second one, West rebounded. So number 44, Michaela Martin of Ashland, she has 4. Ashland still has 2 timeouts. Wes Carter has 3. 2 minutes, 24 seconds. That shot is up, no good for Wes Carter, but they are fouled. And Ella Sellers picks up her 3rd for Ashland, and that's going to send Allie Stone to the line to shoot 2. That's her first miss of the night tonight. As we said, she's a 90% three-throw shooter. Usually doesn't miss, but that is her first miss on the night. Second shot on the way. That one's in. Wes Carter now starting to put in a little bit more pressure on the full court, but they get it down. Wallenfeld's with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Gillum. Allie Stone pushing the ball up the court. She's going to drive the lane, puts up the shot, and draws the foul. And I believe they said that foul is going to be on Kinley Woods, and I think they said that was her 3rd. As Stone's first shot up and in. Gets Wes Carter within 6 points. 54-48. Ashland still on top. Stone's second shot. That's up and in. So 2:04 left to play. Wes Carter getting it down to a 5-point lead. Now starting to put on some full court pressure, but Ashland breaking it through. And we're going to get a foul here by Wes Carter, and looks like that one's going to go against Bond. And that's going to be her second team's foul. I believe they said number 8. And so Casey Wallenfeldt is going to be at the line shooting the bonus. And that first one is up and in. 55-49, 1:53 left to play. Winner advances on to the semifinals. That one doesn't roll in, rebounded by Middleton of Wes Carter. Shot by Bond, no good. Good rebound there by Millie Henderson to pick up the offensive board and gets Wes Carter within 4. As they quickly get it down, and Sellers had a wide open lane, didn't take it, trying to eat up the clock as we're under 1:30. Ashland holding on to a 4-point lead. Wallenfeldt gets the ball up the top, just about runs into Coolip, and we're going to get a foul by Wes Carter. And that one. And Beth Middleton picks up her first foul of the evening, team's 9th. Culp's at the line, going to be shooting the bonus. The first shot's up, that's off the mark. Rebounded by Wes Carter. They get it to Stone. 1:13 left to play. Wes Carter needs some points on this possession. As Middleton, she's going to drive the lane, kicks it out to Henderson. And 3-point there by Millie Henderson. And Wes Carter needed that at the moment to get it to a 1-point game, but Ashland breaks the full court press, and Millie Henderson is going to pick up the foul. But Wes Carter needed that in the most desperate way. They still have plenty of time. As Millie Henderson picks up her second foul, and that's going to put Casey Wallenfeldt at the line, shooting 2 as they are now, that's Wes Carter's 10th foul. But Wes Carter needed that one to get it to a 1-point game, as that first one is up and in. And we're going to get a timeout here by Wes Carter. This will be a full timeout. They'll have 2 left after this. So we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Back here at Johnson Arena, where Wes Carter's just taken their third timeout with 49.8 seconds left, as Casey Wallenfeldt's getting ready to shoot her second free throw. Both Ashland and Wes Carter has 2 timeouts left. Ashland is in the double bonus, and we're going to get a foul, and this one's going to go the other way. Or no, it's not a foul, excuse me, out of bounds. So Wes Carter has the ball with under a minute left, and they are down by 2. Middleton gets it over to Bond. Now to Stone. She's going to drive the lane, puts up the shot. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Wes Carter, gets it to Millie Henderson. She fires the 3, no good. Stone, offensive board, and she's going to get the foul. So Stone has a chance to tie it up here with Wes Carter's best three-throw shooter. I believe they said that was on Woods, and that'd be her 4th, team's 8th. As Stone's first one is up and in. It's a 1-point ball game. .28 seconds left to go. Second shot on the way, and that is good. And we have got a tied ball game here at Johnson Arena. 25 seconds, Ashland. I'm going to assume that they're going to try to hold this for the last second. And we're going to get a timeout here with 19.6 seconds left. And that'll be a full timeout, so we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page.
We're back here at Johnson Arena, 19.6 seconds left. Ashland with the ball. They've also got one timeout. West Carter's got two timeouts and the possession arrow. Gets it over top of the key to Coolip. Gets it down to Martin. She puts the shot up, and that rolls in. And we get a timeout taken by West Carter with 7.6 seconds left to go as Martin gets that to roll in to give Ashland the 2-point lead at 58-56. So we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Manta Sports Media.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Johnson Arena at Moorhead State. 7.6 seconds left to go on the clock. Ashland is up by 2, 58-56. Both teams have one timeout remaining. West Carter does have the possession arrow in their favor. So this is going to be crunch time for the Lady Comets. I'm going to assume that Ashland's probably going to go full court press here, try to stop or at least get the inbounds tipped. As Middleton takes it out, gets it to Gillum. She gets it in the middle to Stone. Gets it all the way to Millie Henderson, and that's off her fingertips. Oh, my goodness. She was wide open underneath the basket. And Ashland's going to take their final timeout with 3.1 seconds left to go. So we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on Manta Sports Media.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692.
And sorry to cut the commercial off short, but we're back, and there's a quick foul by Wes Carter as that quickly takes off 7/10 of a second. And that one's going to be against Millie Henderson. That's going to be her third. Yes, Wes Carter needed a foul there to save as much clock as what they need. Of course, Ashland just took their last timeout. Wes Carter still has one and the possession arrow. So Martin's going to be shooting 2 for Ashland. That first shot is up, and it's in. So it's still a one-possession game here, but Martin may have a chance to seal it up here for the Kittens, and she gets that second one in. So So it's a 4-point lead, 60-56, and West Carter's going to take their last time out with 2.3 seconds left. We'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches.
And quickly gets it back in. West Carter getting the roll there as Stone's going to fire up a three at the buzzer, and that is no good. And so Ashland ends up surviving and advancing here today as they just barely outdone West Carter here, 60-56 in a very tight game. Between these two. As we said, we knew it was going to be a tight game here, and it was tied down the line. But Ashland was able to hit the three throws and get the extra shot in to put them on top, 60-56. And so Ashland will be advancing on to the semifinal round against Russell. Ashland improves up to 15-9 on the season, and West Carter falls to 14-8. So we'll take a brief commercial break here, and we'll be back with some final scoring tallies here on the night. You're watching Mantis Sports Media live on Facebook and YouTube.
The Drive-In has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Have you been involved in an accident
Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Moorhead State where Ashland survived and advanced to Friday night's semifinal game against Russell by a final score of 60-56. Taking a look at final scoring here by both teams, we'll start off with Wes Carter. Beth Middleton hit 2 points in on the night, 2 free throws. Lexi Bond hit a 2-pointer, and she had 2 points tonight. Allie Stone, a fantastic night for her with 28 points on the night tonight. And then Millie Henderson ended up with 14 points on the night tonight. She had 3 threes, a 2, and went to the charity stripe and got 3 points from there. And then final in scoring for Wes Carter is Kylie Gillum, as she got 10 points in the loss here to Ashland. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Comets in on the scoring here tonight. Of course, taking a look at Ashland, they also had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players scoring tonight. Their leading scorer on the night was Michaela Martin. She had 5 points in the first half, but then turned it up in that second half and scored 20 points in that second half to finish off with 25 points on the night tonight. And that is her postseason high for this season. Of course, then we had 3 kittens with 9 points. You had Kinley Woods with 9, Carly Kulp with 9, and Casey Wallenfeldt with 9. Then you also had Ella Sellers had 6 points on the night, and Kia Robinson had 2. So as we said, Ashland is going to advance on to Friday night's game at 8 o'clock against Russell. And so the girls' bracket looks like this. On Friday night, the opening game will be Round County versus Boyd County. That should be a good matchup. Winner goes on to the championship game on Saturday at 6 o'clock. And then the Russell Lady Devils will be taking on the Ashland Blazer Kittens at 8 o'clock on Friday night. And, of course, winner advances on to the championship game as well. Of course, for our broadcasting and everything else, we will be live tomorrow night as the Wes Carter boys has advanced on to the semifinals on Saturday night as they defeated Raceland. And we will be live on the air at 5:15 tomorrow night as Wes Carter will be taking on the Tomcats of Ashland at 5:30. And then, of course, the winner of that game will advance on to the championship game on Saturday at 2. The bottom half of that bracket for tomorrow night's matchup will be Boyd County and Round County, and that should be a good matchup there as well. So some really good games on the agenda for tomorrow. We will be broadcasting the Wes Carter Ashland game tomorrow night. As we said, we'll be live on the air at 5:15. So for Jeff Irwin and the Manta Sports Media crew, we'd like to thank you tonight for watching our ball game. I do want to thank all of our viewers here tonight. Thank you to Becky Atkins for sending in some stars as well. We hate to see the season end like this for the Lady Comets, but it just wasn't in the cards tonight as Ashland has been a thorn in their side all season long. But Wes Carter played their best game against them here tonight. And so for the Manta Sports Media crew, we do want to thank you for tuning in tonight, and then make sure that you tune in back again tomorrow on Facebook and YouTube as we have Wes Carter and Ashland boys in some semifinal basketball action in the boys 16th Region Tournament. So God bless you all, and we'll see you all again tomorrow night on Manta Sports Media.